Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. The large should be louder than the.
All right. Who's ready? Where's Mia? All right, you ready? They still gotta do some stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Patriots Field here. Patriots will be taking on the Slam Academy Titans. And the pitcher on the mound right now is Joshua Obando, number 22. Hard-hitting righty with a nasty curveball, let me just say. As we prepare here, Titans leadoff batter Chris Carroll, number 11. Pitcher. Energetic start to the game here at Patriots Field. As the game unfolds here, Obando comes to set. Here's the windup, the pitch. That'll be in there outside for ball one. Slam bench already on him. As here comes pitch number 2. That'll land just low and outside for ball 2. As Carroll sets up once again. Just waiting for the right pitch here. Obando comes to the set. There's a pitch. That'll land outside for strike 1. Counts now 2-1. Beautiful night for baseball here at Patriots Field. As Obando comes set. There's a pitch. That'll be high and inside for strike number 2. 2-2 to Carroll. As Obando bounces back here, here's pitch number 4. That's a nice ground ball down third base line, and it'll bleed through. Chris Carroll looks like he's going to take 2 there. And a double is what he'll land. Now hitting for the Titans, number 32, Giancarlo Diaz, the right fielder. As Carroll goes in for the substitution here. No, it looks like he's actually going to return his gear. He will be running the bases. Just a quick runner there on second base, you got to watch out for him. Could be lethal on the bases. Adrian Vidal, shortstop, is in his pocket right now. As Obando comes set here. Here's the pitch. Diaz will foul it off for strike 1. Giancarlo Chantras relaying the ball back to Obando. Catcher. Runner on second here. Strike 1. No outs. As Giancarlo Diaz sets in once again. Quite a loud bench there from Slam. As Obando comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be popped up. Looks like it's going to be shallow left field. That'll land foul, though. No, it looks like Javi Gorostola landed the catch there. Shallow left field, foul territory. My apologies. It's kind of hard to see up here from the press box. One out here at Patriots Field. Runner on second, and now batting number 4, Marco Navarro, the shortstop for the Titans. Obando comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice little off speed. That's popped up to right field. As Martin Gomez is under it. Carroll will not take third base on the tag. 2 outs. Now with Michael Culibete up, the second baseman, number 2. Excuse me, the third baseman, number 2. Carroll stays at second. As Obando checks him, relaying the sign from Adrian Vidal for the bunt defense. Henry Fernandez, the second baseman, is in Carroll's pocket. Vidal seems to be playing shallow. Excuse me, deep. As Ripper comes set here. The pitch. Nice off speed for strike 1 in the outside. Gulireta sets up once again. Ready for the pitch. As Obando once again comes set. Shaking off his catcher. Looking for the right pitch here. Comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be high. Gulireta will take it though. That'll be strike 2 as he fouls it off. 2 outs here at Patriots Field. 2 strikes, no balls. Runner on second. As Vidal once again giving Obando the sign. Henry Fernandez playing it nice. Very, very close to second base there. The pitch. That'll land in there for strike 3. First strike out of the night for Obando as they retire the first half of the inning. As we move into the second half of the inning, we see first 3 batters up. Number 9, Henry Fernandez, followed by number 15, Jacob Bregman, and number 3, Keanu Rodriguez. Excellent leadoff there. Excellent lineup overall, actually. We'll run it through you. Number 14, Javier Gorostola, followed by Martin Gomez, Matthew Say, Adrian Vidal, Giancarlo Diaz, and Nico Fernandez. Pitching for the Titans, number 11, Chris Carroll. He was also the leadoff for the Titans. As we open up this inning, we have the second baseman, number 9, Henry Fernandez. See what he can do here. Possibly land a nice hit over second base, shortstop, or anything over the middle infield to do some damage. Get him on base, start the rally. The catcher goes to meet with the pitcher here. As Henry Fernandez steps up to the plate here. Carroll coming from the windup. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 1. Patriots the bench getting very loud here. First pitch in, actually. Here's the pitch. That'll be inside for strike 1. As Carroll sets up once again, here it is. The pitch. Hit it again, that's strike 2. Henry looked like he wanted to bunt that one, but just pulled out of it. That'll be 1-2 to Fernandez here. As Carroll comes up once again, he's nice little curveball to be hit up the middle. Second baseman's got it though. He'll throw him out though. That'll be out number 1. Now up, number 15, Jacob Bregman. Here comes the pitch. That'll be outside corner. Strike one. It's Carroll once again coming for it. That'll just miss. A little inside for ball one. Carroll seems to be in a rhythm right now. As there he comes once again, the windup. That'll be low and inside for ball two. Ball in the dirt there. As Carroll once again coming from the windup. That'll be high for ball three. Seemed to really throw that one. Patriots are really getting on him. Seems to be disrupting his rhythm here as he pitches. That'll land very nicely for strike two, as it is now 3-2. Full count. Carroll's found a way to bounce back here. Now it's Jacob Bregman's chance. Either get a nice hit or defend. Let's see what he does. Here's the pitch. That'll be hard fastball for strike three, as Bregman watches it go into the glove. That'll bring up the powerhouse, number 3, Keanu Rodriguez. You've heard of me talk about him before. This kid can really hit the ball. Just absolute monster. Let's see what he can do here against Carroll. With that velo, I think he has a chance of taking it out, folks. Here's the pitch. That'll be dug down for ball one. Keanu has to dodge that one there. Carroll resets, finding a new game plan here. Just finding a new rhythm as he comes for the pitch. That'll be landing outside for ball two. It almost looks like Carroll's hiding the ball before he's throwing it, really. Like he just tucks his elbow in and just releases the ball. It might be kind of tough for the hitters to see there. There's the pitch. That'll be outside for ball three. That may be what makes him such an effective pitcher here. Possibly caused Bregman to look at that other strike. You know, it's hard when you hide the ball. As Carroll comes from the windup for the 3-0. That'll land for a strike. Strike one. Keanu doesn't even hesitate there. Just watches it go in. 3-1 now. Hitters count for Keanu Rodriguez. As Carroll delivers. Fouled off by Rodriguez. Awfully close to the press box, actually. As the count now turns to 3-2. Rodriguez doesn't seem too phased. I can talk. Am I muted? as Obando now warms up for the second half. First, I can't even find my words here. Top of the second here, as Obando sets up. There's a throwdown. As we prepare here, due up for the Titans, number 3, George Olivo, followed by number 17, Fabio Peralta, and number 24, Hector Garcia. Now for the these as Obando pitches. That'll land for strike 1. Olivo sets up once again. Obando coming from the windup here. There it is. Looked like a nice off speed. It'll be a little high though for ball 1. Obando's got 1 strikeout to his name so far. So here he comes. The pitch. Nice piece by Olivo. Nico Fernandez is tracking it and he'll catch it. Looking like a deep left center ball there. That'll be out number 1. Now up, number 17, Fabio Peralta, the center fielder for the Titans. So Obando once again ready. That's up. Here's the pitch. That'll be a nice off speed. Peralta will foul it off for strike 1. Obando resets. He's keeping his composure. Prepares here for second pitch, second delivery. Seems to be taking his time, shaking off the catcher. Here's the pitch from the windup. Another nice off speed. It'll just barely be low though for ball 1. 1-1 to Peralta with 1 out. The pitch. Absolute heater for strike 2. Peralta now has a 1-2 count. Obando's way ahead right now. Let's see what he can do here. He comes from the windup. Here's the pitch. A nice off speed. Just barely low and outside for ball 2 though. That's gonna count now be 2-2. 2 out. 1 out. Obando comes set. Here's the windup. That'll be just low for ball number 3. 3-2. 1 out to Fabio Peralta. Famous chant around here, the ball 4 chant, as the Titans bench continues to say it. Nice piece. Be fouled off. Oh, it looks like it actually dug the ground there. Looked like it actually went somewhere from up here. Anyways, counts now 3-2, 1 out, as Peralta continues to fight. Here's the pitch from Obando. High and away for ball number 4. Peralta will take first base. And now that'll bring up Hector Garcia, the catcher. Runner on first here, Patriots field with 1 out as Obando gets set. There's the pitch. Garcia will be way ahead of that one, as that'll be strike 1. We got Peralta on first, a quick pitch. Pickoff will not work. At least Obando checks him there, make sure he stays there. Number 24, Peralta. Now comes set once again. Obando comes set with Peralta on first. There's the pitch. Nice fastball. That'll be strike 2. 0-2 to Garcia. He's got to do something quickly or he will be walking back to the dugout. As Garcia sets up once again. Not phased. There's a pick. That'll be high though. Won't be able to get the out of first. As Jacob Bregman sends the ball back to Obando. Obando doing a very good job of making sure Peralta stays at first. So now Garcia sets up once again. 0-2 to Garcia here. The pick once again. Obando's really keeping track of him there. Garcia ready for it once again. There's the pitch. Nice off speed. That'll strike Garcia out. As he will be taking a nice walk back to the dugout. That'll be 2 strikeouts for Obando. As that brings up number 23, Osnel Rojas. Rojas, the first baseman. As you've got runner on first here with 2 outs. 0-0 to Rojas. There's the pitch. Nice back pick by Giancarlo Diaz. Peralta will make it back to first though. That also landed for ball 1. Just outside. 1-0 to Rojas. Peralta on first. Obando with the pitch. Coming from the slide step. That'll be low for ball 2. 2-0 to Rojas. 2 outs. Runner on first. So Obando once again gets set. Obando shakes him off as he comes set. There's the pitch. That'll land low and outside for strike 1. 2-1 to Rojas. Quick pick back to first once again. Obando really doesn't want Peralta going to second. As Obando comes set once again, most likely going to the slide step. There it is. Fouled off by Rojas. As Obando bounces back in this at-bat. Count is now 2-2 with 2 outs. Your Patriots 0. Slam Titans 0. Ross ready to fight once again. He's just in there. Heck of a fight. Runner takes off. And he will swing and miss on the off speed for strike 3. That'll retire the top second of the inning. As we now move on to the bottom of the second here. That'll be strikeout number 3 for Obando. As the hit and run did not work. Due up for your Patriots. Number 14, Javier Gorostola. Followed by number 11, Martin Gomez. And number 27, Matthew Say. That's also a pretty good top 3 right there. We pretty much have a stacked 9 hitters there. So, you know, Chris Carroll, though, is throwing a very good game so far. Has 1 strikeout. And he's been through only three hitters. It's not too bad for the top of the first, you know. Bottom of the first, I should say. As he warms up here. I gotta say, he's got a good fastball, you know. Throws it hard. It's probably got some good movement on it. He has a nice curveball. He can control it. And the name of the game is for your Patriots. The third baseman, number 14, Javier Gorostola. I really butchered his name there. That's all right. See what he does here. This will be his first plate appearance of the night, as he sets up to face Carroll here. Here's the pitch. That'll land very nicely for strike one. Caught the bottom half of the plate there. Gorostola walks into a 0-1 count. The pitch from Carroll. A nice off speed. That'll be fouled off for strike two. 0-2 to Gorostola with no outs here. As Carroll sets up once again. Here comes the pitch. The windup. Wow, a very, very, very nice curveball there. Javier Gorostola will ground out, though. Looked like Carroll threw that out of his elbow there. That was kind of crazy, actually.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 11.
As Gorostola grounds out to shortstop, that brings up number 11, Martin Gomez, the right fielder. Carroll doing a very nice job here, landing pitches where hitters just really can't hit them, but they gotta defend, you know? The pitch. That'll hit Martin on the head. As Martin will take first base here. That brings up number 27, Matthew Say. Runner on first here for the Patriots with one out. I mean, you're gonna hear me talking about it a lot. Carroll, his delivery is kind of strange, actually. When you really look at it, he kind of hides the ball for a good amount of time there from the hitter. He kind of like tucks it in his elbow. That's deemed pretty effective, though, as he shut down our Patriots in 3 at-bats there in the first inning. Here's the pitch. Outside with the back pick. Martin will land safely at first, though. That'll be dug for ball one. 1-0 to Matthew Say. But, I mean, yeah, Carroll does a very good job of hiding the baseball for as long as he can there. And you can see he's reaping the benefits out of it. So, you know, here it is, pitch number 2. That'll be inside for ball number 2. 2-0 to Matt Say. So we are in the bottom half of the second here. Carroll comes set from the leg kick. Martin takes off. Say will foul it off, though, sending Martin Gomez back to first base. 2-1 to Matt Say. As Abel Alonso relays the sign to him and Martin Gomez. Say sets up once again, ahead in the count, actually, 2-1. As the pitch comes in, here it is. A nice little off-speed. Matt will just send it over shortstop's head. That'll be a nice little liner to left field. That'll move Martin Gomez over as well. So now we got runners on first and second here with Adrian Vidala.
Number 2, Adrian Vidala.
Now you got runners on first and second here with one out. Your Patriots with Adrian Vidala. As he comes set. Oh, that'll be very inside as Vidal spins out of that one. That'll be ball one. Chris Carroll came in with heat there. Shortstop's right in Martin Gomez's pocket there. And then on first base, you've got first baseman in front of Matthew Say as Vidal lines it over second base. Second baseman's not going to be able to reach, though, as Peralta throws to center from center field. Peralta throws to third, but it's not going to be on time as Martin Gomez will take third base. The bases are now loaded, bringing up none other than number 24, Giancarlo Diaz. Carlos Johnson's been pretty hot the last couple of games. Sees bases loaded. He can deal some real big damage here. Here's the pitch from Carroll. A nice off speed hitting the outside corner for strike one. Man, these guys have just been hitting little balls over the lip. I mean, that works, you know. That's what I do. I'm a pro at that. Here's a pitch. Enchantress will swing at that early curveball there. It looked like a chase pitch. 2 strikes to Enchantress here. With bases loaded. All he's got to do is get a nice little gapper, and he's got 2 runs in. Doesn't have to think too big. Just nice and easy here. So we've got runner on first. You can see first baseman playing in front of the runner. Enchantress will swing and miss at the 3rd off speed. That'll be strikeout number 2 for Carroll.
Number 4, Nico Fernandez.
With 2 outs, that'll bring up Nico Fernandez, the left fielder. Carroll ready so far. Bases loaded here. The pitch. An absolute heater to Nico Fernandez. As he'll take what looks like a half swing. That'll be strike 1. As Carroll comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice off speed for strike 2. Nico Fernandez regretting to swing at that pitch. 0-2 to Fernandez with 2 outs. I mean, you got to give it to him, man. Carroll has a tremendous off speed, and he's just been hammering it on our Patriots. You know? It's the name of the game. As Fernandez once again calm and ready here. 2 strikes. And that'll be a balk. Oh, excuse me, no. Timeout. Nico Fernandez appears to have called timeout there. It's kind of confusing for me up here in the press box. But here's the pitch. That off speed will land once again for strike 3. 3 outs. And Carroll will strike out yet another one. That's 3 for Carroll. As the Patriots leave 3 men on base. Number 16, Neomar Martinez. Oh, excuse me. Due up Neomar Martinez, then Chris Carroll and Giancarlo Diaz. My apologies. As Obondo's coming from the windup here. The pitch. Nice fastball. Hitting the outside corner for strike 1. Obondo comes from the windup yet again. A nice liner over third base. That'll be into left field for a nice base hit.
The starting pitcher,
Because Martinez will get a nice single there. Very nice single to first. Now up, top of the lineup, number 11, Chris Carroll. Just doing a phenomenal job on the mound today. 3 strikeouts already, 2 of them looking backwards K's there. As he sets up for this one. With runner on first as Obando comes set. There's the pitch. That'll nail the outside corner for strike 1. Obando just absolutely killed that. Very nice. What looked to be like a changeup from up here. Just very nice pitch overall. Carroll didn't even hesitate swinging the bat. Oh, nice back pick. But it will not deem to be effective. Zobando sets up once again. Thank you, bro. Here's the pitch. Nice piece by Carroll. That'll be safe once again. Liner into left field. As now we got runners on first and second here. No outs.
The right fielder, number
And now
32,
batting number 32, Giancarlo Diaz. And it appears to be a mound visit. Zobando's giving 2 consecutive hits up. There's a lot of momentum right now on the Titans side, as Carroll just shut them down after being bases loaded. So that could be one of the reasons that they're getting very ahead right now. We got 2 runners on. As Diaz sets up. Here's the setup from Obando. A nice slide step. That'll be a low off speed though for ball 1. Obando comes set yet again. 1-0 to Diaz as he comes to the pitch. Fouled off. That'll be just behind Chantres. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 to Diaz. Obando sets up once again. He's picking up the sign from Adrian Vidal there. Obando coming up once again. There's a pitch. Oh, a nice piece by Diaz. Martin seems to be chasing. That'll be off the fence. Gomez shoots in. 2 runners will score. And Diaz will have a very nice double. As the score is now 2-0.
The shortstop, number 4, Marco Navarro.
Giancarlo Chantres, the catcher, goes to talk to Obando. Let him know what's going on. You know, try to keep him there, try to find a new game plan maybe. And now up for the Titans, number 4, Marco Navarro. Slam 2, Florida Christian 0 here at Patriots Field. We are in the top of the 3rd, and there is currently no outs. Now up, number 4, Marco Navarro, the shortstop. And we've got runner on second here as Giancarlo Diaz just made a phenomenal hit into second. Looks like right field. There's a pitch from Obando. That'll be just outside for ball 1. Obando just keeping composed here, picking up the sign from Chantres. Here's the pitch. Hard fastball, but it'll be low for ball 2. As now he comes set. Here's the pitch. Delivery. That'll be a nice little dribbler. Vidal will not be able to get it though. Runners on first and third now, as Vidal could not finish the play.
Third baseman, number 2, Michael Kawili.
That'll be the second mound visit, meaning Obando is done for the day. So we'll see who Chris Bregman decides to bring in next, and it'll look like number 10, Robert Rodriguez. Today just wasn't Obando's day. There's a good chance that next time he comes out, things will change.
Please, now pitching for Florida Christian, number 10, Robert Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitching for the Patriots.
As Robert Rodriguez comes set here. Now batting. Number 2, Michael Culibete. Here's the pitch. That looks like a bunt attempt. It'll fail though. That'll be ball 1. Culibete pulls out. First and third to Robert Rodriguez here. As he comes set. Here's the pitch to Culibete. That'll be high for ball 2. As Rodriguez once again comes set. That'll be a pickoff. First base. Unsuccessful though. As Rodriguez comes set once again. Trying to just contain all the runners there. Here's the pitch. That'll be low for ball number 3. Rodriguez had a very good idea there picking off the first. Trying to make sure that guy does not take second to assure that, you know, they get 2 runners instead of 1. As Culibete calls time here. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. High for ball number 4, as the bases will now be loaded for the Patriots.
Second baseman number 3, Jorge Olivo.
Gordostola going to talk to the Rodriguez right now. They're playing corners in, it looks like. Some sort of bunt defense here. Now for the Titans, number 3, George Olivo. The pitch. High for ball number 1. Titans bench really getting it at him here. The pitch. High corner. That'll land for a strike. High and outside corner, actually. Olivo didn't like that call. Doesn't seem too convinced it was a strike. 1-1 to Olivo with no outs here. As a Rodriguez comes set, here's a pitch. That'll be low for ball number 2. 2-1 to Olivo. Still pretty early in the count. Rodriguez can still bounce back. Seems like corners are even here as the pitch delivers. Fouled off behind Olivo's head. That'll be 2-2. Olivo flew out last time he was up there. It's better than striking out, you know, but let's see what he can do here as he comes set. Olivo's ready. Rodriguez is ready. Here's the pitch. Chase pitch, causing 3-2 to Olivo. Olivo hesitated but did not swing. Three balls, 2 strikes, no outs for Olivo. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be high for ball 4, as Robert will walk a run in. The score is now 3-0 Titans.
Center fielder number 17, Fabio Peralta.
Giancarlo Diaz goes to talk to Robert as he walks yet another person. The bases are still loaded, no outs, and the score is now 3-0. As this brings up number 17, Fabio Peralta. Peralta seems ready as Robert pitches. That'll be a low pitch, and Peralta will chase for strike 1. 0-1 with no outs to Peralta. Robert slowly working back to the top. Peralta hits a nice one into left center. Nico Fernandez is under it. Third base runner tags. Will not make the throw in time. All the runners will advance. The score is now 4-0 with runners on second and third. Titans taking an early and aggressive lead as Peralta capitalized on that moment there. Nice sac fly for Peralta as it'll move in 1 runner. Now up, number 24, Hector Garcia, the catcher, as Robert tries picking off the third there. Jacob Bregman and Robert Rodriguez talking as Chris Bregman talking to the umpire there at home. I'm assuming he thinks that the third base runner took off early before the tag. I couldn't really see it from up here, but it appears that the call will not be overturned. So it turns out that pickoff there was not for the actual third base runner, but for the previous third base runner, who they presumed to take off early on the tag up. Robert Rodriguez now sets up. There's a pitch. And yes, he did go for strike one. As Garcia here takes strike one. 0-1 to Garcia. Rodriguez ready for the next one here. As Garcia calls time. Seems to be going on his own pace. Javi Gorostola playing even with the bag. As the pitch comes in. Fouled off to the home dugout. As that'll be strike two. 0-2 with one out here to Garcia. Just a beautiful night overall. Very nice and cool. You know, it's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's a great night for baseball here. It's a great night for a district game, let me just say. Let's see if our Patriots can bounce back in this 4-0 deficit. The pitch. That'll be a ball in the dirt. As yet another run will score. That'll be Culivete that scores.
Come on, Patriots, let's go!
So that'll be 4 runs. 5 runs, excuse me, that I've scored.
Or Cash App. They don't take the Cash App card, but I can Cash App her?
The Titans really capitalizing on the fact that they have runners on right now.
Okay, so find out how much it is.
As now the runner advances to third. As Olivo is on third. With Garcia hitting still with a 1-2 count here. 1 out. Robert comes set. Here's the pitch. Third base coach nailed with a line drive. It's not in the coach's box. If he would have been, he would have not gotten hit. Seems to recover pretty easily though. 1-2 with 1 out. As Robert comes set here. But Garcia will call time. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll just barely miss for ball 2. 2-2 to Garcia. With 1 out.
How much is it for the How much is it? For the fries?
Rodriguez, once again, he's got to fight back here. Or he will be behind in the count. The pitch. That'll be high for ball 3. As now full count here. With 3-2 with 1 out. The Titans bench chanting ball 4, ball 4. Let's see what'll happen. The pitch. It'll be a nice line drive that will land foul down the left field line there. 3-2 still to Garcia. Rodriguez sets up once again. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. Yes, he did. He went. The umpire is saying he went over a presumed ball 4. It looked kind of low. He looked like he went. The umpire said he did, and that'll be out number 2 for the Patriots. And that is a strikeout in Robert Rodriguez's book. First of the night. As another one bites the dust here at Patriots Field. Now up Number 23, Osnel Rojas. Rojas ready once again.
The first baseman, number 23, Osnel Rojas.
As Rodriguez comes set here with the pitch. A nice curveball for strike one. He's got 2 outs here. Let's see if he can stop him and shut him down. Jantra's having a little mound visit with Rodriguez there. As he returns back and Rodriguez is ready. Still a runner at third here. 5-0 Titans. As Rodriguez comes set. And he will have him chasing for strike 2. As Rojas swings at a ball way out of the zone. Actually awfully low in the zone. It was kind of early as well. I'd consider it a chase pitch. Very smart move there by Rodriguez as now he's ahead 0-2. He'll dig that one though, as that'll be 1-2 with 2 outs. As there just seems to be a stalemate here. Rojas calls time. Robert in search of a long-needed break. He's had a pretty tough time out there on the mound. With the pitch. That'll be swung on for strike 3. Robert had a beautiful chase pitch there. Second K of the night for Robert. Probably plenty more to come. Back-to-back Ks for Robert Rodriguez. And now up, Javier, no, excuse me. We're actually moving to the top of the lineup here for the Patriots. As Henry Fernandez, Jacob Bregman, and Keanu Rodriguez are due up for your Patriots. We'll be right back.
Leading off the bottom of the third inning for Florida Christian, the second baseman, number 9, Henry Fernandez.
As we conclude the throwdown, now moving to the bottom of the third here, as Henry Fernandez starts it off for us. Carroll's had a pretty good clinch on him so far, as he caused him to ground out last time. Carroll coming in from the windup. Here's the pitch. Beautiful off speed, just barely missed though for ball 1. Here's the pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. Henry doesn't even bother swinging at that one. As Carroll comes from the windup, here it is. Henry showed bunt. That'll be strike 1 as it'll land. Henry just pulls out. That was kind of like a flare there. See if he would show ball 3. But now Henry's got a decent count here, 2-1. It's probably my favorite count. So Henry comes into the pitch. That'll be lined foul. First baseman makes an awesome attempt there. Does not land a diving catch though. But that will be strike 2 to Henry Fernandez, as the count's now 2-2. No outs. Fernandez needs to do something quick, because Chris Carroll is just lethal with that curveball there. As Carroll comes from the windup, there's that curveball I was talking about. It'll be dug for ball 3. Just a bit low there. Carroll now has 3-2 as the Patriots bench is going crazy. And that'll hit Henry for ball number 4. Henry will take first base, and that brings up number 15, Jacob Bregman. As Bregman sets up here. First time Henry's been on base today. Carroll pitches. Bregman with a nice ground ball down second base line. He will take first, Henry will take second. That's a hit. That's all you need. Second baseman's got the ball so far. Tried a little hidden ball trick there, it's not gonna work. Runners on first or second for the powerhouse, Keanu Rodriguez. Let's see what this monster can do. Grounded out to third last time. See if we can have different results here. First and second for Keanu here with no outs. As Carroll comes set. Here's the pitch. Keanu with a nice ground ball down third. That'll break the 5-5 full. Left fielder's got the ball. He's throwing it in. They will score. Jacobs caught in a rundown. He will be out though. Keanu will take second. He will be out too. The double play has been conducted. 2 guys are out, but 1 runner will score. That'll be Henry Fernandez. Unfortunately though, we've got 2 outs. Keanu Rodriguez running back to second as Chris Bregman goes to talk to the umpire here. Just so many things went wrong there and so many things went right there. I don't know what to say about this play. You know, good job by the third baseman there to cut that ball. It would have been a mistake to throw home. Henry was already halfway there. But, I mean, unfortunate situation for Jacob. I think he took too much there, and then Keanu got a little crazy. You know, I think he had the right idea in mind, but just wasn't the right time to execute the play. He had a lot of momentum moving there. Now we've got 2 outs here. Patriots inching closer and closer to slam here. As there's 2 outs. Slam 5, Florida Christian 1. Now up another powerhouse, Javier Gorosola. The pitch, that'll be in there for ball 1. That's a little low. Carroll with the pitch. Man, he is angry. He is throwing it hard now. That'll be ball 2 though. Patriots are not giving up regardless of their little double up there. They are really letting Carroll have it here as the pitch comes in. Gorosola will just short arm it. That'll be strike 1. 2-1 to Gorosola. As he sets up once again, here's Carroll from the windup. The pitch. And that'll be a fly ball. Quite deep to the second baseman. Seems to be under it, and yes, he is under it. That'll be out number 3 to retire the third. We'll now be moving to the top of the 4th. I mean, we got somewhere there. Scored a run. Wasn't the prettiest, but could have been better. As Rodriguez comes in to warm up, we will be right back.
Let's go, Patriots! Come on!
Leading off the top of the fourth inning for Miami, the left fielder, number 16, Yomar Martinez.
Make sure we do a job. Don't let the teammate get out of control. He's been riding you all game. He's been riding you all game.
And we're back. Robert Rodriguez once again on the mound. As now hitting for the Titans. We've got number 16, Yomar Martinez. Robert comes set. That'll be very high for ball one. Robert sets up once again for the pitch. Comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll land for strike one on the outside corner. 1-1 to Martinez. Single the last inning. Here's the pitch. Beautiful curveball hanging, just landing in the strike zone there for strike two. As Robert Rodriguez once again falls ahead in the count. Here's the pitch. Martinez will be able to foul that one off. Just another very nice curveball there by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has 2 Ks to his name so far as he enters this inning. Martinez singled off of him last inning. As that'll be a nice little dwibbler. Martinez on it. Rodriguez on it with a very nice play. Just running off the mound and diving. Excellent fielding there. I would have even said Gorostola had that ball, but he took command out there. I like that. I like that a lot. That'll be on number 1. As now we now move up to the top of the lineup. Chris Carroll, the pitcher, will be up. Singled back in the third, as well as doing a very nice job out there on the mound. There's also a lightning quick runner on the bases. It's very good to know. It could be a threat out there if he gets on base. Rodriguez keeping his composure here as he comes into batter number 2 of the inning with 1 out. 0-0 to Carroll as he comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll land perfectly for strike 1. It's probably the only nice pitch Carroll's gonna get, because from here it's only all the way down, and Rodriguez is showing no mercy as he comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice little off-speed will land at the top corner of the mound, of the plate, I should say, for strike 1. The top of the zone is Rodriguez's best friend right now. He just loves bouncing on the top and the bottom there as he comes in. for strike number 3. As Carroll, he will shut down Carroll with 3 straight pitches. Carroll didn't even mind swinging the bat there. Excellent draw by Robert Rodriguez. So that'll be his first backwards K.
The right fielder, number 32, Giancarlo Diaz.
Now up, number 32, Giancarlo Diaz. Doubled back in the third, I should say. Brought in 2 runs. And just an absolute monster of a shot off the wall over there in right field. As Robert comes set here with 2 outs, here's the pitch. There it is. Nice fastball for strike 1. Robert finding his zone. Just completely forgetting about last inning. Short mindset as he should. Just, you know, getting up there. As Rodriguez gets a nice hit. Jacob Bregman will not be able to make the play as it lands into left field. That'll be a nice hit. As that'll bring up number 4, Marco Navarro. Diaz doing a great job up there on the plate today. I believe the second hit he has. As now Navarro will come up. He also singled back in the third. We have 2 outs here. Rodriguez has got a runner on first. As he comes set, here's the pitch. Beautiful off speed for strike 1, just landing low. Perfectly framed by Giancarlo Diaz there. Nice lower quarters of the plate as Diaz takes off there. It'll be fouled off by Rodriguez though. Excuse me, Navarro. Rodriguez pitched. Navarro's ready for the pitch once again. As Robert's taking his time, here he comes set. Here's the pitch. Chantra stands up knowing that he might take off there at first. Good decision. I was high for ball 1, by the way. Counts now 1-2. As Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. Nice piece by Navarro. As that'll be gone into the bleachers, dead center. That'll be home run number 1 of the night. Two-run homer, actually. The score is now your Patriots 1, Slam Titans 7.
Third baseman, number 2, Michael Cubilete.
Let's go, Patriots!
As the Titans are getting very excited and rowdy up there in the dugout. You got to give it to him. That's a good piece of hitting. Robert just keeps playing. As now that brings up number 2, Michael Culibete. Here's the pitch. That'll be way high for ball 1.
You gotta warn the other team too.
1-0 to Culibete. With 2 outs here, Robert's got to find a place. He's got to find his zone here, you know. Seems to be some animosity here between Culibete and Rodriguez. As Robert comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be in there in the low and outside corner for strike 1. Rodriguez just bouncing back slowly but surely here. 1-1 to him, to Culibete, with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Rodriguez digs that one. That'll be 2-1 to Culibete. Slam's really talking it up now. They've got a lot of momentum on their side. As Rodriguez comes set, here's the pitch. That'll be grounded out.
Come on, stay with it.
And it'll be called foul on the third base line. It appears to have gone either off his foot or fell just foul barely. Right there at the line. Could be one or the other. It's kind of hard to see from up here. 2-2 to Culibete. Count is 2-2. There's 2 outs here. Rodriguez pitches. It's a nice grounder down third. Gorostola's got it easily though. That'll be out number 3 to Jacob Bregman. As we bring it in to shut down the top of the 4th here. And we open up the bottom of the 4th. Patriots' famous hype-up song, Love Is Gone, is on right now. As they're looking for a way out of this one. They're just trying to get pumped up here. Find a way to bleed through. Just start scoring runs and see if they can deal some damage. We'll be right back. And we're back here as that concludes the throwdown. Now up for Florida Christian, number 11, Martin Gomez. Martin Gomez just hit by pitch early in the game, in the 2nd inning. He too is a lethal hitter up there. Can deal a lot of damage if he gets the right pitch. Let's see what Carroll will send him here. Here's the pitch. That'll be dug for low and outside. Ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Very high, and Martin will chase, as that'll be strike 1. 1-1 to Martin Gomez here with no outs. Carroll coming from the windup. Here it is. Nice curveball. Martin got a piece of it, and the center fielder will not be able to make the catch. Martin will take second. Could have taken third there, but he will stay at second. Very nice piece of hitting. That dealt some damage there to Carroll. As that brings up number 27, the designated hitter, Matthew Say. Had a nice single back in the 2nd. As Carroll comes set with man on 2nd. Here's the pitch. Absolute heater, very high and inside for ball 1. Carroll comes set once again. Here's the pitch. Nice little dribbler right in front of shortstop. Shortstop's got an easy play there. That'll be out number 1, but it will move Martin Gomez over. And that'll bring up number 2, Adrian Vidal. Vidal had a nice single back in the 2nd as well. These last couple of guys, man, they had a Very nice pieces of hitting there that really did something in the game. Here's the pitch as Vidal just fouls off on a half swing. Carroll seems to be pretty calm up there still. As Vidal is behind in the count so far. 0-1 with 1 out. And here comes the pitch. That'll be a swing and a miss by Adrian Vidal for strike 2. 0-2 to Vidal with 1 out here. Carroll doing a very nice job with that fastball. Let's see what he comes with next. Will it be a fastball? He's blown it by Vidal twice so far. Or will he hit him with a nasty curveball? Here it is. That'll be sky high. Wild pitch. Martin's coming home. And he will be safe because Carroll dropped the ball at the very end there. Martin Gomez will score. That'll give Patriots their second run of the night. Carroll had the play at the plate, just couldn't complete it. And the count is now 1-2 to Adrian Vidal here, as they have 1 run, 1 out, and 1 extra run on the board. Score is now your Patriots 2, Slam Titans 7. Carroll steps off. That'll be another loose ball. Good thing there's no one on, though. That'll be ball 2 to Adrian Vidal. The count is now 2-2 with 1 out. Carroll's thrown 2 wild pitches in the past 2 pitches. He's given Adrian Vidal sort of an advantage, sort of some comfort there, some room to breathe. Still has 2 strikes, though, as Carroll comes with the pitch. And that'll be high for ball number 3. That's the 3rd one in the row. You're going to hear a very famous chant here very soon, as the count is now 3-2. And there it is, the ball 4 chant. With 1 out, Adrian Vidal on the plate. Let's see what he does here with the Patriots bench. Just giving him a lot of pressure up there. Here's the pitch, as Vidal will stay fighting and he fouls that one off.
Locked in, let's go.
As Carroll comes set, he's coming from the windup now. The pitch, Vidal once again fighting off. He's doing a great job up there. Made an adjustment. He's on top of the baseball now. Let's see what he can do here. He's fouled off 2 so far. He's got to continue fighting if he wants to have a chance to live here. Here's the pitch from Carroll. A beautiful curveball, just framed perfectly. Missed by possibly an inch or so for ball 4. Catcher does not seem to be having it. Pitching coach is coming up for a mound visit, as Vidal will take first base. I would almost say that's too close for comfort there on a 3-2 count, but he seemed to make it work, as he got the base. And this will bring up number 24, Giancarlo Diaz. Struck out earlier in the game. In the second, to be exact, I should say. Let's see what he can do here. I mean, you got a runner on first. Only 1 out. Nice gapper will maybe get you a runner in runner on third base. You know, another duck in the pond. Just got to go piece by piece, inch by inch. It's the way they're going to win this game here. As Carroll comes set. Very nice curveball for strike one. That pitch just lands in the zone for a strike. You know, it's like a little floater. Very nice off speed he has there. As he comes set once again, here's the pitch. It's a high ball, but Chantres will chase for strike number 2. 0-2 to Chantres with 1 out. Could have essentially been 1-1. Chantres maybe had other plans. Who knows? Maybe he would have sent that a long, long way. As he calms time here, he's on his own pace. He's not on anyone's time here. As Chantres once again sets up. Carroll steps off. He's getting a lot of pressure with the runner on in the Patriots bench right now. As Chantres is ready for it. Here comes a pitch. Nice little chopper down the first base line. First and second will not be able to get to it. That'll be in right field for a single. And that'll bring up Nico Fernandez, the left fielder. Struck out earlier in the game. Courtesy running for your Patriots, number 6, Killian Izaguirre. As he will take Giancarlo Chantres' spot. Nico Fernandez, I mean, he's a good hitter. Let's see what he can do up there. As Carroll comes set here. Nico's ready for the pitch. Here it comes. It's a nice off speed, but it'll be outside, very outside for ball 1. As the catcher will go to talk to the pitcher. Patriots bench really getting on him right now. Carroll sets up here. Here's the pitch. And that'll hit Nico Fernandez. That'll be Carroll's second hit by pitch tonight. As Nico stares him down as he walks to first. Now for your Patriots, number 9, Henry Fernandez. He too got hit by pitch earlier this game. As Carroll comes set here, here's the pitch. That'll be a loose ball. He's coming home and he will be safe. Vidal will be safe at home. That's run number 3 for the Patriots. They are slowly coming back, as that is a second run that's scored so far from wild pitches. Carroll's got to get it together back there, or he will be taking the walk back to the dugout very soon. 1 out here at Patriots Field. You got runners on second and third. Now it's getting real, folks. Henry's ready to do something crazy up there. He grounded out in the first. It's kind of unfortunate. Came back in the third. Got hit by pitch. Started a rally just like that, you know? So let's see what he can do here. Let's see what crazy magic he's got up his sleeve. You know? As Carroll comes set, the Patriots bench is going nuts. Carroll comes set, going. Henry fouls that one off, as that'll be strike number 1. 1-1 to Fernandez with 1 out. as Fernandez calls time and interrupts his rhythm. Carroll really seems disturbed right now as he comes set. Here's the pitch. Harry just taps that one. As Fabio Peralta will get the catch there at center field. No one tags up. That'll be out number 2 in the inning. And that brings up Jacob Bregman. You've heard me call him it before. This man is a hitting machine. Just finds a way to get on base whenever he can. See if that works now. As he's got 2 runners on right now. He cannot afford to lose these runners and leave them on base. Here's the pitch. And that'll be just inside for ball number 1. 1-0 here with 2 outs. Comes set, here's the pitch. Bringing nice ground to the shortstop. Shortstop's got an easy play though. It looks like he was off the bag. He will be called out, but it looks like he was off the bag. Chris Bregman once again going up there to talk to that umpire. He looked like he fell off the bag, man, at the very last minute there. The umpire does not care. Score is now 3-7. We will be moving into the top of the 6th here at Patriots Field. Well, there seems to be some arguing between Chris Bregman and the umpires there, as he seems to really be getting at it with the umpire. Umpire does not seem very happy about that. We'll be right back as our Patriots warm up. Good.
Slam Academy. The second baseman, number 3, Osnel Rojas.
Due up for the Titans. Number 3. Due up for the Titans. Number 3, George Olivo. Followed by number 17, Fabio Peralta. And number 24, Hector Garcia. But now up, number 3, George Olivo. Second baseman. As Robert Rodriguez comes set here. Here's the pitch. Nice curveball. It'll just be high though for ball 1. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. Olivo seems to be gaining some leverage right now, as Ricky Macias will go visit the mound. As Rodriguez opens up the 5th inning here. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Olivo will nail that pitch. Foul it though. As Rodriguez comes set once again. Pitch to Olivo. Olivo with a nice piece of hitting there. Keanu Rodriguez seems to be under it though, and he is. That'll secure out number 1 here in the top of the 5th. Now up, number 17, Fabio Peralta.
Center fielder, number 17, Fabio Peralta.
He got walked, hit a sac fly to score a run earlier in the game. Unable to get a hit off Robert Rodriguez yet. As he comes set here. The pitch. That'll be low for ball 1. Here's a set. The pitch. That'll be in there for strike number 1. 1-1 to Peralta. That'll be ball 2 to Peralta. Nice piece of hitting into the 5-6 hole by Peralta for a nice single.
The catcher, number 24, Hector Garcia.
Robert comes set. Here's the pitch. Very nice off speed to Hector Garcia, the catcher. Robert jumps ahead, 0-1. As Robert comes set here with Peralta on first. Very nice off-speed attempt once again. Chantres checks him at first there. Rodriguez once again falling back, staying even there. 1-1 with 1 out. As Robert comes set, here it is. Garcia's way ahead of it. That'll be strike 2. Rodriguez has major leverage here. He's ready for the. He's anticipating a strikeout here as he comes set. A pick off. Jacob doing a very nice job back there protecting. Robert keeping it. Smart idea there, maintaining Peralta at first. As Rodriguez comes set here. The pitch. Peralta takes off. That'll be fouled off. Garcia looks like he either hit it off his foot or off the plate. Fabio had a very nice jump there. That'll be 1-2 to Garcia. Once again, picking off. Peralta will land safe, though. Picks off once again. It's not giving Peralta a chance to breathe here. Garcia's ready for it. Robert taking his time up there. He's not even worried. He knows he's ahead right now. He knows what he's gonna do. He's ready to deal some damage up here. Here's the pitch. Peralta takes off. Garcia with a nice hit down the 5-6 hole. And that will be a fair ball. And that'll add another runner on. The runner's on first and second now. Your Patriots 3, Slam 7.
The first baseman, number 23, Osnel Rojas.
Now up, number 23, Osnel Rojas. First baseman, he attempted a very nice play.
At first base, number 13, Ryan Maldonado, running at first.
He struck out twice in the second and the third. Let's see if the result can change here. As Robert comes set with 1 out. The pitch. Rojas fouls it off. Rodriguez steps off. As he's sort of deciding here. I don't really know what's going on right now. But here we go. As Rodriguez comes set. The pitch. Floated in, but it'll just be high for a ball. As Rodriguez comes set here. The pitch. Chantre shoots. He will not be able to get the runner at third. Peralta makes it to third safely. And that'll be strike 2 to Rojas, as the count is now 1-2. Runners on second and third now for the Patriots. Excuse me, for Slam. As Robert pitches. Kind of outside there for ball number 2. 2-2 to Rojas here. This has been one of the longer at-bats. As Robert's coming from the stretch here. Seems the infield's shading in quite a lot. As Robert comes set. Here's the pitch. It'll be a pass ball. There will not be any commitment there by Fabio. As the bases are now loaded. That it was ball 4 to Rojas. And that'll bring up the 9-hole hitter. Number 16, Neomar Martinez. He flew out in the fourth and landed a nice single in the first. Ended up scoring as well. Single in the third, excuse me. He did score, though. As we've got one out here with bases loaded. The pitch. That'll land in there for a strike. As Robert seems to be a little bit fatigued. Steps off once again. This is one of the slower paced games here at Florida Christian School. As Robert comes set here. The pitch. Fouled off. 0-2 to Martinez here. As he's now got a very nice lead on Martinez. Robert's got a very nice chance here. The pitch. The grounder down second base. Center field, Keanu's shooting in. And he's got him at home. He got him at home. 1 run scores. Another one is shut down at the plate. But that will advance our runners on second and third. You leave.
A starting pitcher, number 11, Chris Carroll.
That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, and also pitcher. Number 11, Chris Carroll. The pitch. That was dug low for ball 1. Runners on second and third for Carroll here. As these guys just keep finding the holes. They just keep bleeding through, you know. Daylight move from Vidal. It was deemed unsuccessful, though. As Rodriguez, once again, going back. 1-0 to Rodriguez. As he comes set, here's the pitch. That'll land outside corner for strike 1. 1-1 to Carroll. 2 outs here. Rodriguez comes set. Here's the pitch. Dug it once again. That's 2-1. With 2 outs here to Carroll. 8-3. Patriots keep getting closer, and Slam just keeps adding runs to the board. So Robert Rodriguez comes set here. Carroll with a nice one-hopper to Henry Fernandez, and he will make the play as that shuts down the inning there. We'll now move on to the Carroll once again on the mound. That'll bring up number 3, Keanu Rodriguez.
Center fielder number 3, Keanu Rodriguez.
Carroll comes set. Here's the pitch. Keanu a little ahead of it for strike 1. Carroll coming from the windup. Here's the pitch. Nice hard ground ball to shortstop, and it'll bleed through. Left fielder's got it. That'll be a hit.
Third baseman number 14,
Chris Carroll's having a tough time up there now. It's just getting tougher for him as Patriots continue to pick up his tendencies here. Rodriguez with a nice lead. Carroll peeks. Here's the pitch. That'll be low for ball 1. Carroll comes set here. Stella will call time. Carroll comes set once again. Here's the pitch. That'll be low and dug for ball 2. Carroll comes set once again. He's going from the stretch. Leg kick. That'll land low and outside corner for strike 1. The back pick. Keanu will be safe though. It appears like Keanu will be taken off, but Gorostola calls time. Keanu has the intentions here. Excuse me, Gorostola has the intentions, but Keanu actually has the intentions to steal. You can sort of see it in his lead there. And he takes off. That'll be landing inside for ball 3. Keanu took a strange little secondary there. Seemed to work though. And there's that famous chant. Good old ball 4 chant. Keanu now comes set. Carroll comes set. Here's the pitch. Gorostola just putting the ball in play. Shortstop's right under it though. That'll be out number 1. And that'll bring up number 11, Martin Gomez. phenomenal double back in the 4th inning. And there's that pickoff to Keanu yet again. But Martin Gomez just pieced the ball up into left center earlier. Center fielder was not able to get a grip on it. And that'll be high once again for ball number 1 to Martin Gomez. Count is now 1-0 with 1 out. Carroll sets up here. Here's the pitch. That'll be in there for ball number 2. This is the Patriots bench getting quite rowdy up there. Keanu looks like he's taking off here, man. I don't know if it's just me or he's getting kind of peppy up there, and he's taking off. Catcher will not be able to make the throw. Keanu will land more than safe. As the catcher calls time. Martin's ready to attack here. 2-1 to him. Keanu on second. Here's the pitch. Carroll saves it way high for ball 3. Seems like he's lost control here of his motion and his pitching, as he's just losing it now. Here's the pitch. That'll be a nice grounded down third base. Shortstop has it though. And he will be out. As that'll be out number 1. Keanu will be out at third. Over a base running error, it looks like. That will be a fielder's choice on Martin's scorecard here. And that brings up number 27, Matthew Say. The pitch. That'll be in there for strike number 1. Catcher tries a back pick, but he cannot grab a hold of the ball there. As Carroll sets up once again, here it is, the pitch. Way down is Matt Spitz. Doesn't even bother looking at it. Carroll once again ready. As he comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be low for ball 1. Ball 2, excuse me. Two and 1 to Matthew Say. 2 outs here. Got runners on first and only first. There's the pitch. Matt with a nice piece down left field line. In between second and first there. As that brings up Adrian Vidal, number 2.
Number 2, Adrian Vidal.
Dog got a single and walked earlier in the game. As he now comes up to face Carroll for the 3rd time. It looks like an off speed, and it was a little high for ball 1. And it appears that the coach is coming in for a mound visit. This may be the end of Carroll's outing here, Patriots Field. thrown an awful lot of pitches. So after that mound visit, Carroll is still on the mound. There's a good chance that he does exit very soon, though. This continues here. Because that'll be ball 2 to Vidal. You can definitely see the fatigue in Carroll's consistency in pitches now, as he is being less consistent more and more. Here's the pitch to Carroll. Vidal will be behind, though, for strike 1. Count is now 2-1. As Carroll's come set. Here it is. That'll be in there for strike 2 as Vidal watches it go by. 2-2 with 2 outs. Could be the end of the inning or the beginning of a very big rally, ladies and gents. So the leverage could either go one way or the other. As Vidal comes set here. So does Carroll. Here's the pitch. Nice pitch, but it's going to be high and outside for ball number 3. The umpires are Slam bench is not too happy about that one. On the other hand, though, the Patriots bench is ecstatic, as now it is 3-2, 2 outs. The runners on the bases will be moving. If everything goes right, things are about to get very crazy, but no, Vidal will look at it go down the middle, and that'll be strike 3. That'll be the second time Carroll does this. Second time. Runners have been left on base because someone strikes out. That is 5 runners left on base here at Patriots Field by the Patriots, folks. As you move into the top of the 6th. Now pitching for your pitcher, for your Patriots. Number 33, Lucas Chantres.
Leading off the top of the sixth inning for slam, right fielder number
Giancarlo
32,
Diaz.
Giancarlo Diaz.
He's had a hot bat throughout this game. Had a double in the third, single in the fourth. Had a double in the third, single in the fourth. Let's see what he does here. Number 32, Giancarlo Diaz, comes up to bat. Top of the sixth here at Patriots Field. The pitch. That'll be in there for strike one as Chanchi blows it by Diaz. We like to call him Chanchi around here, so that's what I'll be referring to him as. Here's the pitch. That'll be dug low. Wild pitch for ball one. 1-1 to Diaz with no outs here. Chanchi sets. Here's the pitch. Diaz chases, but it will not be called a strike. Ball two to Diaz with one out. Chantres comes set here. The pitch. There it is, strike two. As Chantres yet again comes set. He's working on a very nice strikeout right here if he can land it. No, he won't, but it'll be a ball to shortstop, Adrian Vidal. Smoothest hands in Miami-Dade, ladies and gents. Smoothest hands. That'll be on number one. Now up, number 4, Marco Navarro. One cool thing about Lucas Chantres is, if you didn't know, his brother is actually the catcher, Giancarlo Chantres. So it's pretty cool to see him bonding out there as they play in this game. Here's Chantres come set. The pitch. That'll be in there for strike one. Nailed the inside corner. 0-1 with one out. I mean, funny enough, one's a pitcher and one's a catcher. I find that pretty cool. Here's the pitch from Chantres. So that'll be a nice high pitch, but he'll swing at it, so that'll be strike two. Nice, Chantres comes set here. Pitch. It'll be thrown away. That'll be ball one. Looks like that wasn't the pitch that Giancarlo called. That's what I'm going to assume it was, because that ball was in his glove and he let it go. So. Navarro's ready. In the stance here. The pitch. That'll be dug low and inside for ball two. 2-2 to Navarro. One out. Chantres comes set once again. Here's the pitch. That'll be low once again for ball three. Chantres comes set once again. There's the pitch. That'll be strike three as he bites back. After that intense at-bat there. Looked like he wasn't going to make it out of it, but he did. He managed to get out of it. And he will be walking back to the dugout there as it brings up Michael Cuilete, number 2. It's Chanchi's first K of the night. That'll be ball 1 to Cubilete. Chantres comes set. Here's a pitch. That'll be buried low for ball 1. Ball 2. Not ball 1. Chantres, here's the pitch. That'll be in there for strike 2. Strike 1, excuse me. I'm all over the place today. 2-1. To Cubilete. With 2 outs. Chantres keeps his composure as he comes down. There it is. Strike 2, nailing that outside corner. Just absolutely destroying it. Giancarlo Chantres out there with a spectacular framing job. It was just a work of art. I gotta say it like that. It was a work of art, really. As Lucas comes set once again, ready to bite back. Here it is. Fouled off by Cubilete. Chantres not going to give up that easily as he comes set yet again. The pitch fouled off. Cubilete stays fighting. He's not going to give this one up too easily. As Chantres once again, he's making Chantres work out here, you know. So Chantres comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll be low and buried for ball 3. 3-2 to Cubilete as he slowly finds his way back to being ahead in the count here. Full count, actually, so it can go either way. It's better than being on 2-2. There's 2 outs here. A lot can happen. So here's the pitch. That'll be in there for strike 3. Chachi shuts down the slam side, ready to bring it in. We're moving on to the bottom of the 6th here. Last chance for the Patriots. Excuse me, no, not the last chance. They still have 1 entire inning. What am I saying? Still plenty of baseball left here on Patriots field. As we have a new pitcher on the mound.
Slam number 18, Alex Flores. Flores, new pitcher for Slam Academy.
Now pitching for the Titans, number 18, Alex Flores. Looks like he was going from the 3/4 there. A nice submarine pitcher. Due up for your Patriots. Number 24, Giancarlo Chantres. Followed by Nico Fernandez. And then we'll bring it back to the top with Henry Fernandez. But right now we got the catcher, number 24, Giancarlo Chantres. He's doing a great job back there behind the plate. He's on top of Flores. That'll be 0-1 to Chantres. Flores comes set. Here's a pitch. Seems to be outside for ball 1. Chantre spits away. Pitch from Flores. Outside yet again for ball 2. From my point of view here, Flores looks like he has a very unique form of pitching here. That'll be fouled off for strike 2 as he comes from the 3/4 and whips his arm around. It's quite interesting, actually. He makes it work, though. Don't quite know what's going on right now. I think they may be asking for more baseballs. Shanta steps in with a 2-2 count here. No outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Flores comes set. Here's the pitch. Chantres will just swing and miss, pulling his head out. That'll be strike number 3. He is out. First K of the night for Flores. And that'll bring up number 4, excuse me. Nico Fernandez. He's the number 9 hole. Here's a pitch from Flores. That'll be buried low for ball 1. As Nico tries to attempt a bunt there. He pulls out the second he sees it's low. Here's the pitch from Flores. As that'll be strike 1. A little high there. Too close for comfort, but 1-1 to Fernandez here. As Flores is delivering quite well here. The pitch. That'll be high for ball 2. Very high, actually. As Nico once again setting up. Ready to hit. Here's Flores with delivery. Nice changeup by Flores. Nico's not going to be able to get on top of it, though. Way ahead. That'll be 2-2 with 1 out. Flores has got him in a pretty ugly position right now. So let's see what can happen here. Wow. That looked awfully close, and I'd say too close for comfort on a 2-strike count. But that'll be called a ball, possibly inside. It's kind of hard to see from here. That looked like a strike, man. But that's all right. I'm not complaining. But 3-2 right now as Flores delivers. And Nico will swing and a miss, but the ball will get behind the catcher, and he will land safely at first. That'll bring up the top of the lineup, number 9, Henry Fernandez. Fernandez had a pretty rough night so far. He's grounded out, gotten hit by a pitch and flied out. But there's a pitch. That'll be strike 1 to Fernandez. Flores delivering early this time. As Fernandez takes his lead at first. We've got Fernandez on the plate as well. Here's the pitch from Flores. Henry will just throw the barrel out there for fouling off for strike 2. It's quite deep in the count right now. There's a lot of junk that can be thrown at him. He needs to be very patient up there and pick his pitches very wisely. or he could be taking a walk back to the dugout. Nico takes his lead at first. Henry comes up. The pitch. Fernandez will take a nice chopper to third base. Third baseman's playing the shift, though. They will get the out at first. Third baseman shifted into that do or die very nicely. As Nico will be moved on to second, though.
First baseman, number 15, Jacob Bregman.
Now up, Jacob Bregman. This kid's found a way to get on a lot of the times, you know. Had a rough start, struck out first. In the third, he managed to get a single, bled through. And in the fourth, he grounded out. This is his fourth plate appearance so far today. Let's see what he can land here with 2 outs. He's got runners on second. Good chance of scoring if he lands in the gap. They've got a massive shift on him, actually. There's a beautiful gap in right center as that'll land for ball 1 outside. Just look at that gap in left center. Right center field, I should say. There's a good chance they're throwing him outside. As he drives that ball. Second baseman's got it, though. He's got to make an easy play there. That'll be out number 3, and we are moving on to the top of the 7th. Due up, number 2, Due up number 3, George Olivo, followed by Fabio Peralta and Hector Garcia. Lucas Chantres is still pitching. And we will be right back. And we're back. That concludes the throwdown there for their warm-ups. Number 3, George Olivo is up for slam. Titans. See, Floyd Christian's got to have a phenomenal inning. The entirety, actually, both offensively and defensively. They will have a rough drive home. And no one likes to lose a home game, you know? As Olivo sets up here. Chantres comes set. Here's the pitch. That'll land in there low and outside corner for strike 1. Olivo doesn't even seem phased about that one. As Chantres comes set once again. Here's the pitch. That'll land in the inside corner. Just barely called a ball. Count is now 1-1. No outs. Chantres delivers. Henry Fernandez with the hop. He will be called out, though. Bang, bang play at first base there. Henry Fernandez took his time on that nice little chopper there. Probably should have charged it a little bit better, but can't do anything about it. You got the play. Just move on. 1 out. Now up, number 17, Fabio Peralta. Fabio's had a heck of a day. Just walked, sack fly, hit a nice single. Back in the 5th. Yeah, back in the 5th, he hit a nice, very nice single, actually. Moves some runners over. And that'll be called for strike 1. As Chantres sets up once again. Beautiful off-speed pitch for strike 2. Just falls into that zone. Peralta didn't even see that coming. As he comes up once again. Here he comes, the delivery. Oh, that'll barely miss outside. Just dragged a little bit. That'll be ball 1. 1-2 to Peralta with 1 out. As once again he sets up. Chantres coming from the stretch here. Comes set. The pitch. That'll be in there for strike 3. Oh. And the umpire will not call it. Giancarlo Chantres and I both anticipated that was a strike and that kid was going to walk back to the dugout. But the umpire had different thoughts. 2-2 is now your count. With 1 out here. The pitch. And that'll be buried low for 3-2. Low and inside, I mean, that's Chanchi's weakness right there. 'Cause now he gets caught in a pickle here with that 3-2. Here comes the delivery. And that'll be buried low once again. As Peralta gets walked. And as Giancarlo goes up to visit his brother there. Number 24, Hector Garcia is up for the Titans. As Giancarlo Chantres and Javi Gorosola give Lucas some words of encouragement there. Man, it's getting late. Let's see what Chantres can do here. He's got runner on first. He's got a very nice lefty move there. And he'll bury that. That'll be wild pitch. Peralta can take 2 here, and he won't. Giancarlo Chantres recovered that ball very quickly, as it looks like it bounced off the plate there after he dug it on the ground. Just cleared Giancarlo's head there. So you've got 1-0 with 1 out. As Lucas sets up once again. Here's the pitch. That'll be nailing the inside corner. That kid got out of the way for that one. That'll be strike 1. 1-1 with 1 out. That's Garcia. Once again ready. Here's the pitch. Peralta's taken off. Chantres has got him. And he will be safe. Just barely, though. Got under that tag by a millimeter, man. If I'm not mistaken, he did swing at that pitch. It was an attempted hit and run. So that'll be strike 2, 1-2. With 1 out. Chantres comes set here. He takes off. Beautiful. Just an absolute rocket to the plate. And that'll shut Garcia down. Chanchi's second K of the night. Now up, number 23, the first baseman, Osnel Rojas. 1 out. 2 outs. And that'll be outside for ball 1. As Lucas sets up once again. Here's the pitch. And that'll be a grounded to shortstop. Vidal's got it. He's got to make a long throw, though, and he will not make it on time. Rojas is safe. Peralta will score. So the score is now 9-3. Titans.
Number 18, Alex Lopez.
Pinch hitting for Neomar Martinez. Number 18, Alex Lopez. Here's the pitch. Rojas takes off. Chantres has got a shoot on him, and he will get him. He is out of there. And that'll shut down the inning. This is it right here, folks. Bottom of the 7th. Do or die right now. This could be it. Due up for your Patriots. Number 3, Keanu Rodriguez. Followed by Javier Gorostola, Martin Gomez, Matthew Say, Adrian Vidal, and Giancarlo Chantres. That's a pretty good lineup right there to be having right now. Those guys have consistently gotten hits throughout the game. Keanu grounded out to third in the first, but in the third, I should say, RBI single, and another single again in the 5th. Gorostola hasn't had a good game so far. Things can change right now, though. Martin Gomez has had a heck of a game. Got walked in the 2nd. Nasty double in the 4th. And a beautiful fielder's choice in the 5th. Matt Say's also had a day. Single in the 2nd. Single in the 5th. And he got grounded out in the 4th. Overall, we've had a lot of hits. Slam's got 9 hits. Florida Christian's got 7 hits. Slam's also got 9 runs, but we've only got 3. Besides that, Flores is back on the mound, and we will be right back. As they close out the throwdown. That'll bring up number 3, Keanu Rodriguez. Leading off number 3, Keanu Rodriguez. Just a monster up there. Flores is ready for him, though. Let's see if Keanu can respond. Here's the pitch. That'll be away. Actually got away from the catcher as well for ball 1. As Flores once again sets up, here's the pitch. That'll be low and away once again for ball 2. 2-0 to Rodriguez. No outs here in the bottom of the 7th. As Flores comes to the set. Here's the pitch. That'll be high for ball 3. Looks like the Patriots are calling out the ball 4. But that will be strike 1, actually. Flores bounce back here. And Flores releases once again, and that'll be high and away for ball 4. As Keanu gets the rally going here. Now up number 14, Javier Gorostola. Had a pretty rough day today. He's gotten out 3 times, the 3 times he showed up to hit. But things can change right now. As Flores delivers. That'll be in there for strike number 1. And as the umpire calls time to clean the mound. Flores comes with the pitch, the delivery. Nice off speed. That looked like a strike, but the umpire didn't agree. So that'll be 1-1. 1-1 to Javier Gorostola here, with no outs and Keanu Rodriguez on first base. There's the pitch. Oh my goodness, even I got scared of that one there. That was a rocket into the third base dugout. That'll be strike 2. 1-2 with no outs to Javier Gorostola. As Flores sets up once again. Here's Gorostola with a nice piece. Right fielder seems to be right under it, though. That'll be out number 1. He shuts him down. Now up Martin Gomez. Nice double in the 4th inning there. And then a fielder's choice in the 5th. As he comes up now for his 4th plate appearance. Let's see if anything's changed. Here's the pitch. Ought to be in there for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Ought to be in there for strike number 1. Gomez in no hurry right now. He's just up there ready to hit, play some ball. As Flores comes set here, here's the pitch. That's a pass ball, and Keanu will take second. Looking for 3, though. He will not get it. Two and 1 to Martin Gomez here with 1 out. Oh, my scorecard fell. All right, here we go. As the catcher wanted to go up to talk to the pitcher and then changed his mind, it looks like. Here's the pitch. That'll be up and inside. 3-1 to Martin Gomez here with 1 out. There's that chant. It keeps him on his toes there as Flores steps off to recompose himself. Flores sets. And here's the pitch. That'll be low, and the umpire will call strike 2. He's had some pretty ugly calls today. But Martin Gomez is now ready to hit 3 and 2. He is up there, ready to play some ball. We know the capabilities he has. We've seen him in the past. And as he grounds, a little ground to the first base, that'll be out number 2. It does advance Keanu Rodriguez over to third base though, but it's just not enough to bleed through.
Designated hitter number 27, Matthews.
And that'll bring up number 27, Matthew Say. Here's the pitch. That'll be to the pitcher. Pitcher will make the assistance. And that'll be the game. Your final score, Slam Titans 9, Florida Christians Patriots 3. It was a tough loss, but, you know, we'll come out next time. Thank you to everyone who tuned in today. Our next game will be on Friday at Westminster. Unfortunately, we will not be broadcasting that one, but anyone is welcome to go as long as you follow the CDC guidelines and wear a mask.